All right, well, hey folks, Coach Eldrin from Just Work Fitness with a 30-minute follow-along workout with just a pair of dumbbells. So without further ado, this workout is going to be 30 minutes, 8 moves. There's going to be 3 cycles of each of those 8, and then we're going to cool down after that. So first, we're going to get going with a little warm-up. So 5 minutes here. Grab some water, put some tunes on, and we're just going to start with a little boxer shuffle. All right, here we go. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. This is the 5th video in a series of 12 videos that I'm putting out. The first 4 are body weight only, so if you haven't seen those and this is the first one that you found, I might suggest that to start and to get a good foundation, you might want to look at the body weight ones. I will link the first body weight video there, or you can check them out after. Anyway, appreciate you being here. So we're going to be here for a minute. Now, if this bouncing is too much for you, you can just step. We're just moving the body, throw some light arms here, little jab, cross, hook, uppercut. All right, so we're here for a minute, and we're gonna go into jumping jacks in a little bit. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. All right, jumping jacks. And once again, if the jumping is too much, you can just step out. Now I have 1 pair of dumbbells, and it came in a set from 5 to 25 pounds. These are 20 pounds, but go with a pair of dumbbells that you feel you can lift comfortably, and you may need to swap them out. A great thing is if you have a set or a pair of adjustable dumbbells. Those are wonderful for dialing in different weights, because really you can make this workout as easy or as hard as you want to by changing the weight that you use. All right, we're gonna go with forward lunge, and we're gonna twist. So forward lunge, and we're gonna twist. Forward lunge, and we're gonna twist, all right? So step out, go down as far as you can, and we're gonna twist. That's 2 minutes done. All right, we have another about 3 minutes here. The purpose of the warm-up is to get the blood flowing, to get the muscles that we're gonna be using kind of warmed up so we don't hurt anything, especially if you're getting up there in age. If you're a little older like me, I'm 55. Guess what? I want to be the oldest one in the gym, but of course there's nobody here but me in my basement right now, so I guess I win that prize. But you can get fit, you can build muscle well into your 50s, 60s, and even 70s, the research is showing. All right, about just over 2 minutes left. We're gonna go into a reverse lunge, and we're going to raise our arms. Reverse lunge, step back, nice solid base, and raise our arms. Step back, very good. Here we go. As I mentioned, we got 8 different exercises. It's going to be full body, and we're going to do the 40 seconds of work, and we're going to do 20 seconds of rest. And at the end of the 8 exercises, we take a 30-second break, water break. Of course, you can grab water whenever you want. Take rest whenever you want. All right. And then we're going to do that 3 times. 3 cycles. Okay, the world's greatest stretch. So what you're going to do, move these dumbbells out of the way. You're going to get into a plank position, and you're going to bring your right foot in line with your left hand, straighten that back leg, turn to the right, reach up and look at your fingertips. And breathe. And we're going to go back, bring the left up, left leg, straighten that right leg if you can, and turn and twist up. If that's too much, you can come down onto that knee and turn through that torso and look up. All right, a couple more. Right leg forward. And breathe. And finally, one more time with the left. Left leg up. And turn. And look at those fingertips. All right. Here we go. So, the first move, it's a goblet squat. I'm gonna grab one weight, hold it like this. Here goes my timer. Feet are apart. We're gonna sink down and come on back up. Sink down and come on back up. Sink down, come on back up. Chest is up. Get as low as you can in that squat. Push through that whole foot and come on back up. Sink down. Now I do have a chair here, so you can do this with a chair as a guide. Touch the chair and come on back up. What we'd like to work up to is getting to a 90-degree depth with those legs, so you can have the thighs parallel to the ground. And there we go. That is our goblet squat. So now we're going to do remaining deadlifts with the dumbbells. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. So pull the shoulder blades back. This is a hip hinge, slight knee bend. Don't bend your knees. Push your tailbone to the back of the room and come on back up. So push the tailbone back, inhale, look straight ahead of you. That's it. Notice that my hands are staying close to my thighs. Here it is. It's going to work the posterior chain, your hamstrings, your glutes, your lower back muscles. Keep those shoulder blades back. Inhale, exhale. How's that feeling? Good. We got 7 seconds. You might feel that this is a little bit too light. You can go up in weight. Okay, so we're going to do seated overhead press. Okay, seated overhead press. So we're going to be here. Leave the legs for a second. And you could do this standing, but I like to do it from seating so as to avoid any swaying or rocking. Here we go. Interesting. That was interesting. My phone just said something. I have no idea what went wrong. Here we go. 13 seconds. And then we're going to go and work our back. Here we go. Straight up overhead. Rest. All right. We're going to alternate dumbbell rows here. So what we're going to do, feet are shoulder width apart. Retract the scapula. I'm going to push my tailbone back, and I'm going to row. I'm thinking my thumbs to the armpits as I drive my elbows skyward. Here we go. Alternate. Good. This is it. Here we go. Halfway. Take breaks when you need them. If you can go slower if you want, that's fine. So, hold your torso in place, nice, strong core and back, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to do reverse dumbbell flies. So, from here, we're going to hinge over, and I'm going to hold my hands in front of me, and it's like I'm a bird. I'm going to think about flapping my wings by squeezing my shoulder blades together. Here we go. Like that. That's it. Exhale. Exhale. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Focus on your back. There you go. Halfway. Halfway. 12 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, we have floor chest press. So we're gonna get on the floor. If you have a bench, you can do this from a flat bench. This is for those that don't have access to a bench. We're gonna start here and push up. That's it. This is move 6. We have 2 more moves after this. And that'll end round 1. Let the elbows just touch and push away. Good. How you feeling? Hope you're feeling good. Hope the weather's warm where you are. Yeah, I'm in a place called Newmarket, Ontario, just north of Toronto, Ontario. It was minus 17 degrees Celsius today. All right, we're gonna grab 1 dumbbell. We're gonna do a tricep extension, holding it behind our head and cupping it in our hands like this, elbows pointing forward, extend up. Here we go. And after this, we're gonna go into our good old bicep curl. Hang in there. 5 seconds. There we go. All right, final exercise here. We're gonna do this one seated once again, so that we don't get any help from our hips and our legs, our knees. We're gonna do bicep curls, starting here. Here we go, curl it up and down. Curl it up and down, good. Exhale, and down, exhale. Here we go. 5 seconds. And rest. All right, we have a 30-second water break. Whew. Grab some water. How you doing? All right, good. So, once again, this is the 5th video in a series of 12 videos. The first are body weight only, first 4. The next 4 are gonna be with dumbbells. And then the final 4 are gonna have body weight, goblet squat, and dumbbells combined. All right, if you can, let the knees track over the toes. You can even pause for a second at the bottom. Push through that whole foot. All right. So, for those of you that are joining me for the first time, my name is Aldrin, named after Buzz Aldrin, the astronaut. That means I was born in 1969, puts me at 55. Whew. And my mother liked the name. It was in the news when they landed on the moon. I was in education for 29 years. Teacher, vice principal, principal, and I did group fitness, RDLs, here we go. Taught group fitness for about 4.5 years. And now, I just retired from education. Push those hips back and drive them forward. So, I decided my love of teaching I'm going to teach fitness online, individuals, whomever, especially focusing at folks that are new to fitness and maybe intimidated by going to the gyms, don't know what to do, and older folks, 50s, 60s, 70s. All right, what do we got? Seated overhead press. So yeah, if you're in your 50s, 60s, or older, and you're looking for some coaching, my information is below. Reach out to me. We can chat. All right, here we go. And with the power of the internet, we can do things online. Anyway, one of the things that's really being messaged right now is the importance of maintaining muscle mass. And it's important to lift weights, start small, and build from there. Okay, you can, especially if you haven't been lifting, gain muscle mass. You can get some early gains if you're a new lifter with not lifting very heavy. You do need to lift a certain amount, but it doesn't have to be ridiculously heavy. For example, the workout you're doing right now, if you haven't been doing any lifting, you'll gain muscle mass. You just gotta stay consistent. Here we go. We are going to do dumbbell alternate rows. Once again, I'll do it from the side. Push the hips back, pull the shoulder blades back, and you're going to think about driving those thumbs to the armpits, elbows to the sky. And you're really engaging those lats and pulling from the back. So try and pull the dumbbell up with your hands and arms. See if you can pull it by focusing on your back. The dogs are going a bit crazy upstairs. Probably someone walked by the house. How dare they? Hopefully you didn't hear that. And if you did, oh well. So, what do we got? We have reverse dumbbell flies. So, once again, what you want to be thinking about is the back squeezing together, all right? And causing the weights to go out to the side. That's it. Good. Halfway. This can also be done from the seated position. If you don't want to engage any of the lower body as the weight starts to get heavier. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got chest press from the floor. So if you're here, push the legs, feet into the ground, and so we want to think about keeping the elbows pointed at a 45-degree angle. So if you're lying down on the face of a clock and your head was at 6 o'clock and your feet were at 12 o'clock, the right elbow is kind of pointing at 2 o'clock and the left elbow is pointing at 10 o'clock. All right, that's it. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. That's it. Hang in there. 5 more seconds. All right. All right. And we got 2 more exercises here in round 2. We have our tricep extension. You can do this one seated. Here we go. All right. Just on the edge of the chair. That's it. Cup the weight. Just like this. And inhale, exhale. And try to have the elbows relatively pointing forward. There we Go. 15 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, we got one more exercise. Fix my timer here. And it's going to be bicep curls, seated. You could do this standing. You just have to make sure you don't rock the body when you do them. But standing, of course, engages the legs, the core. Here we go, palms facing out, and curl all the way down. Curl all the way down. Curl. If that gets more difficult, you can do this twisting motion, the hammer curl, which is with the palms facing you. It's a little bit easier, so you can twist and down. Stay solid. Brace your core. Drive your feet into the ground. 10 seconds, and that'll be the end of round 2. And just one more round left. All right. Whew. And rest. We got 30 seconds. All right. 2 out of 3. That ain't bad. All right. 3rd round coming up. Grab some water. Hope you have some tunes playing. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. As I said, I am trying to put out content that, people can follow along if they feel apprehensive. We got goblet squats. If you go to the gym, maybe you've tried, maybe group fitness wasn't for you, but you like working out from home because you have the time, 30 minutes in and out, and it just works for you. And you can just hit play and someone else is telling you what to do. All right, so goblet squats, knees go out. Now, if this weight is too much, then you can drop the weight and just do these squats without the weight, right? Which is why my first 4 workouts were just body weight only. All right, here we go. All right, Romanian deadlifts. So, once again, keep those dumbbells close to your thighs. Your thumbs are pretty much rubbing along your thighs. And you're going to push your hips back. And once your hips stop moving, that's it. Shoulder blades back. Here we go. There it is. That's all you have to do. You don't have to go down to your shoelaces. That's fine. Once the hips stop, that's it. Inhale. Exhale. Look at a spot 3 or 4 feet in front of you. There it is. Keep the shoulder blades back. Good. Brace your core. Everything is tight. That's it. Hang in there. 7 seconds. And rest. Okay, we have seated overhead press. You can do these from standing as well. All right. So if you want to try them from standing, once again, you just don't want to use the body to get those last few reps in. I mean, you can, but we're trying to just use the arms. Here we go. Push overhead. Inhale. Exhale. That's it. If 2 dumbbells is too much, you can use 1 and grab either end of the dumbbell with both hands. Push it overhead. Here we go. 8 seconds. 2, 1. There we go. All right, we have alternate rows. So, going to, similar to our RDLs where we pushed our hips back. Going to push the hips back, retract your shoulder blades, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and we're going to think. Pull from the back and get the elbows to the sky, drawing those thumbs to your armpits. Breathe. Breathe. That's it. You breathe out during the exertion. That's it. Hang in there. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We have reverse dumbbell flies. All right. Once again, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Arms kind of stay in this position, slight bend in the elbow. And you're trying to pull from the back, not from the arms. Squeeze. That's it. Hang in there. 13 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Okay, we have 3 more exercises, and that's going to end the workout. So we have chest press from the floor. If you do have a bench, by all means, use a bench. Or maybe even if you have an ottoman. Okay, here we go. As long as it can support you safely. Inhale, exhale. That's it. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. So I'm releasing 1 video a week until there's 12 videos in total. I'll also be releasing a guide after which you can figure out which workout to do when. But essentially these workouts were meant to be done starting with the body weight, then add the dumbbells, and then the combination. But really, if you're here doing something good for you, here we go. Tricep extension. 3. Halfway. Okay, starting to feel it. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is it. Last move. Good for you. If you took breaks when you needed them, that's it. Working out is about making you stronger, not getting injuries. It's about preventing it. Here we go. So, up and down. As I said, we can rotate them like this. So, palms facing each other, then rotate the palms to you. Here we go. That's it. Last 15 seconds. Breathe. Now I suggest that you cool down. We're going to do a little cool down here for about a minute or so. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right. Let's shake out the hands. Let's love ourselves. Do a little bit of dynamic cool down here for a minute. Excellent work. Stretch out the chest, stretch out the arms and the legs. This was a full body workout. So slow your breathing down And I suggest you just don't sit. At least walk around your living room, your kitchen, your basement just for a bit. All right, here we go. We're gonna come down into this stretch, deep stretch here if you can. Gently push the knees apart. Try and keep your heels on the ground if you can. And standing up, reach up to the sky. On your toes, inhale. And 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Be awesome.